This is Continental knitting. Continental knitting just means that the yarn is carried on the left hand. In English knitting, the yarn is carried with the right hand. English knitting is sometimes also called American style. So Continental knitting, also called German style, we carry the yarn on the left hand. I'm going to start by tensioning the yarn. If you just let it hang there, it's going to be too loose and floppy and your stitches will never form correctly. You've got to be able to put a little bit of tension, a little bit of stretch on the yarn as you work the stitches. There are many ways you can do this, and it's up to you, personal preference. Some people will do this, wrap it twice. Some people will squeeze it between these two fingers, and I can squeeze the fingers tight, or I can let the yarn slide through a little bit, but I control how easily the yarn slides. My personal preference, some people also wrap it around the pinky, like that. My personal preference is to go behind the pinky, under those two fingers, and then over my index finger. But each person is an individual. You need to tension the yarn whatever way is comfortable for you and works for you. There are 4 steps to the knit stitch. Step 1 is insert the needle into the stitch. Now you want to take a moment and take a look at the stitch. Here's our first stitch sticking on the needle. There's the stitch. Okay. We want to insert this needle into the stitch, not between 2 stitches, but into the same hole that the left needle is in on that first stitch. And it'll make kind of an X like that, and you can turn it over and check it this way to make sure that you've got your needle in the right place. So step 1, insert the right needle into the first stitch on the left needle. Step 2, we need to wrap the yarn around this tip, the tip of the right needle, like that. Step 3, we need to pull that loop that we just made through the old stitch. So I'm pulling it through like this. This is probably the most difficult, the most awkward feeling part of the stitch, is pulling this new loop through the old stitch. Like that. And the 4th and last step, one that's often forgotten by beginners, is you have to pull the old stitch off of the left needle. Here's the new stitch, here's the old stitch. I'm going to pull the old stitch off the left needle and just let it drop off. Okay? Insert the needle, wrap the yarn, pull the loop through the old stitch, and then pull the old stitch off of the left needle. There are a couple of little rhymes that you can use to help you remember all 4 steps. Here's my favorite. In through the front door, around the back, peek through the window, off jumps Jack. In through the front door, around the back, peek through the window, off jumps Jack. In through the front door, around the back, peek through the window, and off jumps Jack. Now my kids at the library like this other rhyme better, so I'll share it with you too. Run in the house, grab a scarf, run back out. Whoops, dropped my scarf. Run in the house, grab a scarf, run back out before the cat barfs. Oh, I forgot the sound effect. We'll have to do that again. Run in the house, grab a scarf, run back out before the cat barfs. Blech. That's the part I think they like the best. Run in the house, grab a scarf, run back out before the cat barfs. Blech. Imagine a room full of children all going bleh